Welcome to some One Piece action. If you're new to the channel, please give us a subscribe. And if you're a returning viewer and have not subscribed yet, please give us a subscribe. It definitely helps the channel grow. We're testing our hand at Whitebeard, but I ain't gonna lie to you, I already want to change the deck. Now, I'm not saying, oh, this is bad, this is terrible, but I felt like we tunnel vision in the wrong directions. And I have to go back in, and there's a thing when it comes to deck building that you have to be careful not to get caught up in staples. You know, it is something that would definitely, and I mean definitely, mess you up, getting caught up in staples, because it's like you make a build and then you're like, well, you have to play this and have to play that, and this needs to be in a deck, and you can't just, nobody ever plays a deck without this card, and then it kind of messes it up, because what if this deck shouldn't play this card? So that's what it really is. It's like, it's very easy to just divert from the direction that's going to actually make the deck good. Oh, we were putting the pressure. So we this past weekend we worked on a lot of decks, a lot of leaders. We revisited a few leaders. Oh, we lost 2 cards. We revisited a few leaders, and oh, they're gonna try to like really force cards out of our hand, if it looks like, because obviously if we want Marco back, but it's like the same numeric value. There must be a card they want to play. Anyway. Where am I? Yeah, we revisited some leaders to update them, and we made new decks. So there's a lot of decks we got to go through, and then it was like, how should I say this? Like, okay, after going through all that work, I thought to myself, wait a minute, I don't think we went in the right direction with the Whitebeard deck. So once again, I'm not saying what we did is bad or terrible. Like, everything is a work in progress, but I'm going to definitely revisit this. Because I felt like, we just went, maybe the word is too traditional or something like that. I don't know what word I'm looking for, but there was a direction that I told myself, this is the direction we have to definitely go in. And I don't think we explored it enough. That's what I'm really trying to say. I don't think we explored it enough to see if we were, properly moving in the right direction. Okay, no Don X. We're just swinging with Yasop. I think everybody already expects, Yasop plays. Like, everybody already, nice. Everybody just already expected to just splash Yasop, and oh, we lost another 2 cards. Goodness. Classic. Whitebeard was always afraid of that law. So where am I? Yeah, so it's like, obviously we're not, in that regard, we're not doing anything we're not doing anything different, right? We all expect Yasop to be placed in this deck, but what do you call it? I feel like we was looking at too many traditional builds. That's kind of where I'm going with that. I feel like maybe there was a little too many traditional cards, and it's just like, were we supposed to do this? So that's why this deck is definitely getting revisited, but displaying it nonetheless. If y'all want the deck list, just leave a comment. I'll send the deck list, and y'all can branch out from what we already done. But the main reason why I tend not to show deck lists in the videos up front is because they're work in progresses. I never want somebody to just try the deck list out without fully understanding that, have a bad experience, and be like, F these guys. I want full, clear, transparent understanding before I hand out deck lists that are works in progress. Is this a go for game type of situation? As long as we leave 1 Don up, essentially we can block question mark the 1, 2, 3 attacks, and they only got 2 attacks unless they got a rush. Oh, we also got a blocker. So yeah, potentially 4 attacks we can stop. Ooh. Okay, so they're just chipping at us. We gotta count that Dawn. I mean, when you think about it, no matter what, we gotta chuck a card and see what happens. That's lucky. That's lucky. Yeah, I can't see them turning that one around. But that was a bit of a battle. Goodness. That is one benefit Magellan has, that free 1k pump. Can't quite call it free, but you get the idea. It allows him to chip away at Whitebeard. And those 2 laws, oh my god. If they didn't play those 2 laws, then it would have been relatively one-sided. Now in this matchup, I think it's just common sense to, you're just attacking as frequent as possible, and Whitebeard being a built-in 6k leader, I think that's not going to be too much of a problem for us. So I just kind of automatically see the match in our favor. So what I love about the Yasop card is that playing Yasop in this is, you're freely making Whitebeard 7k. That's going to make it much harder for them to swing. And if you want to add a Don, then boom, it just works out. It's just so powerful. That is like a staple for every red deck in my heart. In my heart, I think every red deck should just run a Yasop. Every black deck should run a 10-drop Kuzan. Unless they don't need it. That's different, right? I don't think Moria needs it. But it doesn't hurt. I don't think it would hurt. Yeah, just there's certain cards that should just get played. And they just give you so much value. Well, Moria is like that in general. 8-drop Moria for black decks. It was toxic. I'm surprised I don't hear people saying ban the card. This game is very amazing for that, by the way. It's like one format, you're like, get rid of this card, ban it, errata. Next minute, you don't hear anything about it. So that's just amazing. Well, we probably should just use. Oh. Okay, that makes sense. Stop them from gaining events. I was thinking of Kaya, because the Kaya cycling, but then it's like, well, do you really want to give Nami a free event? That's the whole shtick. It's her constantly playing events, and that's kind of hilarious. We just ended up getting another one and just getting rid of the Kaya anyway. And yep, it's just all pressure. That's bad. They had to lose that many cards already. Low key, you was technically just better off taking the attack. Wow, 2 9k swings. That's disgusting. All because of one character being able to move down over. And then next turn, we technically can entertain using Izo. Put some Dawn and swing. So yeah, I'm going to revisit the red card pool to see, anything I might have overlooked, anything that might continue adding assistance to this deck. I actually have a card in my mind right now. But yeah, we got to see if it all flows. So I'm 100%, I'm revisiting this deck. Now, I will say there are other decks that we kind of got to get done in terms of the timeline. But yeah, this deck is 100% getting revisited. Man, we got 2 life. Nami, right at the moment, Nami can't even try to just all in us. Wow, we top decked another one. This is like relatively free. Oh, how many cards they got left in the deck? Are we checking? Oh, that's a free pop too. That's a sad story. Yep, sad story. But since we did that, we could have, oh my god, we could have played our Whitebeard, moved the Dawn over, one active Dawn, one rested Dawn, move it over, and did that same exact play, but with another 9-drop on the board. That's nuts. We just want to use Roger. I feel like this is just, this is all for Roger. Oh wow, we drew another one. That's what I think this is. I think this is I want to play Roger so bad. I mean, the only way you're gonna get cute with Roger is if they play a blocker. So they need a blocker on their board. $13 is just like such an insane stat line, is it not? Sounds crazy. But I felt like 13 should have been vanillas, 10 drop vanillas. Because literally 1K counter in my mind does not do enough to like make a what do you call it? A vanilla 10 drop special. I'm like, either let them be 13 or something, but just because they have a counter, I would clearly rather use 10 drops with effects. Going for some more big swings. Oh, just in case, playing it safe. Yeah, because we're about to be vulnerable, right? We're gonna draw the last life since we have not played our 9 drop. I feel bad if they're playing all that and end up having to take the life anyway. A lot of people they miscalculate and they play all that defense and they end up misplaying. We got too many 2K counters. Right now we're just sorting all our counter power. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. They got 9 cards left. Yeah, 20K. That's virtually impossible. Yeah, their only real chance of winning was hoping that they had enough to mill the deck, because they're not stopping a 20K swing. What I find funny about this particular matchup is that Whitebeard kind of calms down Katakuri. Swinging for 7 freely, but I'm a 6, so it's like, you know, here's a normal 2K. It just brings the value back to normal, you know? So it's like Don X1 swing for 6, oh, 2K counter. Don X1 ability swing for 7, oh, 2K counter, same value. So it's wonderful. The only stressful part is losing all your life every turn, losing life every turn. Basic pressure. Here we go. I wonder if they're gonna like swing crazy with Cracker, trying to force us to drop a lot of cards. Oh, interesting. Since we're gonna draw our life, we'll be evened up with them. That's probably why they were doing that. No. They need to. Yeah. Okay. They need to have less, but we'll draw it. Okay. And then now we're even, and Cracker can't trigger. So Katakuri would have to play some sort of effect that would make him draw his life, and then Cracker can have his ability. Oh, we're going to pop Ace, but Ace has the ability to help him stay on the board. And they don't attack Ace. Oh, they still got Cracker. Yep. 1 card value, boom. And they don't swing a Cracker because they probably didn't want the counter attack. Understandable. But how much more of these attacks can you handle? I don't know. My gut says they'll be willing to just take the life anyway. Yep, there's 1. If it was a trigger, they decided not to use it. I mean, we could develop Marco. We're gonna draw the life, so that's nice. Swing for 8. Yep. Now they're in a toxic position. Ooh, what did they just do? Oh, they summoned, and then here you go. We got our blocker. So we are in a safe position. Now we know that's a brick. Yeah, I don't think you can. Oh, you know what's funny? We take that, go to 0. We take that, go to 0, and then we just play our Roger. Yeah, if we take that and go to 0, and then come on, like you can't tell me we don't have enough counter power to stop the 7 and the 6, and the 5 can't attack us. I think that was a golden moment. Yeah, that was a golden moment for us to play Roger next turn and get the free game. No. I guess the one thing I am overlooking is no. I don't think he would have took the life and then blocked. I think everybody's expecting Roger. I don't think we would have been able to sneak the Roger play. Forgive me for that one. I don't think we could sneak it. Because it was like, I seen it happen before though, no lie. I mean, it even happened in one of our videos. You know, attack, they took the life, they felt comfortable because they had a blocker. Oh my God, is that what we're going for? Is that what we're going for? See, they blocked. They know Roger's there. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. And then and then instead we just play our 9-drop. Oh man. I guess Cracker. He's the actual threat. Nami doesn't have threat value no more. Well, we leave Cracker on the board. I guess we rather them just ditch the card than counter out. That's the only thing I can think of. Oh, we choose to trash. Now we're even. Oh man, so Cracker doesn't get his ability. Choose to save. And if we block, yeah, we can block and then just bring back. Yeah, this is definitely GG. I think there's too many attacks here. And obviously, they're already expecting Roger, so just to get a card out the hand, I guess. G.